Hello, welcome back. Here we are, end of October. We've cut off the bookings because we've got some work to do along this dam here. This area here is the narrowest part of the dam, and those of you that have been here may remember all the bushes that grow. The roots have worked their way through the dam, so let's cut the bushes down, but we've got to go a step further up. We're going to have to completely cut this back, and while we're doing that, we're going to reline all this bank and then backfill it so that it's permanently not leaking. That's the plan. To do that, we're going to have to drain the lake, so we're going to have a netting going on at the end, which obviously that'll be a separate video, so you'll be able to catch up and see what's going on, various swims and some of the fish coming out. Hopefully we get a good netting and catch what we need to, get rid of all the silvers and the big bream that are now piling up at 10-12 pounds. So yeah, fair bit to do. This is just the start, pretty much from the Royal View swim over there, right the way down along this bank to this big tree, which has also got to go because the roots of that are going to do the same thing. As you can see, I did cut the bushes down and it's sprouting already. So leave that another 2 years and it's back where it was, more problems, more leaks. That's the plan for this one, so stay tuned, see what happens. So we've started draining down. There we go, overflows out. Just doing a controlled drainage. Fair bit to go, mind you. We have a broken pipe, so need to plug it up anyway. But keep the flow rate good. Make sure it all gets away down the ditch around the back. And then once the level's down, dig this piece out, renew the pipe right the way through. But obviously it's not going to happen while it's still full of water here. So yeah, we'll sit and wait. Should drop about ½ inch an hour at that rate, so I can increase it just by making that opening a little bit bigger, but that's controlled at the minute and we've got no panic. We've got a week until the fish farmer arrives, so we'll see how we go. So first job, just started doing a bit of a dig out for a drain down, but first job, get the big bucket, clear all this bank along for the dam repair as is required. So plenty to do, sit on the seat, rain in your face, lovely day. Get a lake, it'll be fun. But it actually is, so yeah, let's get on with it and see if we can clear this bank, make it look nice and smooth so we can get a bit of a repair done on it. All this got pulled out. Get to the roots down there. All that come off once the level drops down. Bit more pipe work exposed. Don't look like nothing's gone, but it's dropped about 6 inches so far, but that pipe is actually coming out. Still flying away. Off down here. So yeah, not looking at its best, but all for the good. Okay, so while the lake's draining, I'm up here by the Bay of A. Level's going down. Just thought I'd show you what goes on. So the water's clouded up not bad, but patches of silkweed all around here. Hot spot for 50 pounders, believe it or not, right up the shallow end. It's interesting to see what goes on, apart from, I've only done a quick sweep round because it's not really that drained at the minute, but so far I've got that lot, I think, which is quite worthwhile. So yeah, if you're here, bear that one in mind. I don't know if this weed will last or die for the winter, hopefully. But yeah, plenty of silkweed patches up here. The level is dropping steadily. There's literally about 2 inches of water there. Clay starting to show up the shallows. There won't be any fish down this end at all. Just physically, that is the bottom, you can see there. There's absolutely no room for fish. I know they like to get up the shallow end, but It's literally talking about 2 inches of water. 4, 5, 6. Another tree come down in the wind last night. The weather's been horrendous for actually doing a drain down. All that's all receding steadily. We'll get another foot out of it, and that should make most of this pretty much empty. There'll just be a little stream coming through, clay starting to show over the back edges around the island. The levels are pretty down low everywhere. Yeah, it continues to flow. It's been going for pretty much 2 days now to get to this point. So I think another 2 days and we'll be there, which would be great. That will be Wednesday. We charged a little bit of work, and we'll be ready for the fish farmer as long as it don't keep raining, because it has been horrendous. Still dropping, even though it rains at night. Far side's showing now. A lot of the memes are starting to show. Back there. Look at that. And we're getting there slowly. Water, literally a couple of inches deep. Still looks full up down the other end, but it's not. You can wade it everywhere. It's just over 2.5 foot down the deep end. The overflow's nearly down. 4 more inches to go. Bit of a big stump. Pipe is repaired. Lovely stuff. So we can backfill some of this now and get rid of some of this clay, which is a great result, I've got to say. So bit of work to do at the front, and then we'll get that bank all lined, backfilled and tidied up in time for next week netting. Yeah, just dig a couple of roots out, they said. That's all that bit gone. Oh dear. There's a bit more yet. That's great fun. Yeah, roots, what roots? Oh, them roots all up there now. That's that all out of the way. Thank goodness for that. That was a horrible job, but nonetheless that could be done. Obviously water level normally up there. Middle of the picture. So on the lake bed, down in this corner in the Royal, that's the sort of debris that's there. It's just churned up clay and bits of leaves and junk. There's a pile of it over there that I've raked, but yeah, we'll go over onto the island in a bit and have a little look around there. There's a few things that I've spotted that weren't there last time we drained down, so it'll be quite interesting. Well, now them roots are out, it's definitely time for a cup of tea. The level is down where it needs to be pretty much. I'll take you up the other end in a bit. Get this hole backfilled today before the fish farmer comes. I've got to get that machine up and down the bank, so big tree's still got to come down. That's going to be fun, but we ain't stressing about that one at the minute. That was the that's just a bit of maintenance while we're here, but definitely time for a cup of tea first. Seems I'm not the only one interested in tea and biscuits. What's that? Make the turn. Let's get started. Well, I've got to say, I'm glad to see the back of that hole. It's gone. Still got plenty more to do though. Saved a bit of that topsoil for benching up over this side. This has obviously got to be benched. Pipe's got to go in with a vertical. That bit's got to come off the end. But we are root free at least down there for the job we need. And it's starting. Oh, chopped all the roots out. I haven't done the tree yet, but we'll save that one. Starting to look like we might be getting somewhere. So what I thought is now the level's down, there's only about 2 inches to go for the netting. I'll have a little walk round and show you what sort of features are on the lake bed. Just heading along towards the island, you know, you can see the swan mussels down there. Look really a lot. You see on the bottom, clumps of weed. Leaves, there's another swan mussel. Quite a few of them, to be honest. There's a few here scattered about, making their way. So obviously enjoying themselves. And once you're here, if you can see the water level, there's the cow fields. There's the island. Right where that cloud is coming up off my feet, which is, I'm in about 2 inches, 3 inches of water. Boom, all of a sudden, stop towards. Whoa. Now I'm up to my knees, and that is a definite spot. Look at that. And it's not that it's just getting deeper, because if I walk this way, carry on up the channel, find myself slipping up the bank, back to Shinnon. So, big old hole there, off of the Mimis, off the Cowfield, sorry. And, an abundance of weed, which I've not had in the past. But there's a fair bit of weed growing everywhere on the bottom, which I guess is good. Soft clay through here. Let's get over to the island and see what's going on. All round the edge of the island, clay's rock hard. Well, you ain't sinking in it like you are out there. That's worth bearing in mind. You've got about, even a bit underwater there, right round to the stumps, about 10 foot. Nice hard firm clay. You can see the fish have snuffled underneath these roots. Look at it, and they get in there, getting bits and pieces everywhere. Round by the tree in the channel. Same. Walking on the clay, and it is rock hard. And they're binning underneath there all the time. Out there, that light patch you can see is the hole that I'm always banging on about when people come here. Go up the channel, right in the middle, between the tree on the bank and the big bush. There it is. That's where it is. While we're there though, we'll go and get them branches. Right, back on the other tip of the island by the Mimis, and it's sounds gritty, but it's quite firm all the way along here. Heading for that recess on the island opposite the Mimis. Oh yeah, it's all completely firm underfoot down here. Quite interesting. Whoa. Some places, look at that again under there. They love it getting in there, don't they? And this bit in front of me feels like, yeah, it's all completely rock hard here. No snags. All along the edge here. Where they snuffle stuff and get in. It's quite interesting, I've got to be honest. It's just a bit of stuff. Whoa! There you go, right in front of them bulrushes, opposite the main zone. Drop down an hole. Christ almighty, that is a deep hole. That is a deep hole. Bloody hell. Well, that's a spot which, there's the recess in the island, which you'd recognise facing it. As it comes out to the right, great big hole there, literally 2 foot hole. Work my way through, back up the other side. Here we go. Can't feel a bit of a snag there, I can see. Not too much fun, that's got to come out. Another job for tomorrow. Looks like I'll be working on the island tomorrow. There's all snags in there. Bits and pieces down there, logs and all manner of crap. But that's right round on the side where the old heron used to sit. Quite interesting. There you go. 10 minutes later, off that snag. I'm still in the same spot on the island. Mimi's over there with it. That's why it's so important to use a safety rig. Fish get tethered. At the very least, they tear their mouths to pieces trying to free themselves. Worst case, they can't move back, can't feed. You put the lead clips on, don't put the rubber all the way, you just need it to pop off. There's 2 that didn't anyway, but there you go. Can't see anything else down there at the moment or feel anything, so we'll move on up. There we go, just coming across from the island. into the Mimi's Bay. Only trips arse over it. That little lot just shows you why it's so important to stay on your rods or be no more than one swim away. If you're in the boathouse or the lodge, that's fine. You can sit up the lodge, but that's why, especially down here, the Mimi's and that, they take you off around the island. See you later. There you go. We also got another stump exposed here. Quite interesting, that weren't there before. Has been snuffled away. Amazing. Over in the Mimi's, lads, there's the stump out there. Looks a mile away on here, but it's not. So you've got all this is just a bit of clay. Not as there's the little hole. Tends to do well. You can see the little puddles. Not as many craters as there has been in previous drain dams. Maybe that's because the level's been low. They've not been over here feeding. Bear in mind the water's normally up to there. Like that tree stump, so tree trunk base. But most of this pretty standard. A bit of squidgy clay about, to be honest. Not more than there has been. It's yeah, little patches of deeper areas. Nothing drastic. Usual spot where these old deeper holes are. They're having a munch up, and it's suitably rock hard in these areas and clear as well. As you can see, nice little bait down there. Pretty good. But yeah, I'll wade round. There's a little spot up here that you'll probably like, I think. All under here, something's been nesting in there under the tree trunk. That's the old cut off on the point. Normally I say to use, come away off the point back towards the Mimi's. You'll be able to see, we've got one go at it because I've cleared the water up. But right there, that light patch. That is where that hole is. I can see it. Down here. Just thought going to drown around the island. Going on my jack, I shall just take my time and plod about, but things like that I find year after year. Somehow a bit of pipe. Unless it is a pipe fish, I don't know. There's nothing there, look. Oh, it's like old clay pipe that's been chucked in the lake 100 years ago, something like that. So over here, adjacent to the oaks, a couple of nice little spots. Nice deeper hole here, which is relatively firm. I wouldn't say when you come up the ramp a bit, it's hard. And then there's the stump, right there. There's the bank edge. You're talking 2 metres out. Nice rock hard little area to fish. But yeah, nothing too drastic going on up there. A little bit of flow still coming in. I've got a bit of flow coming in and a bit of flow coming out right at the other end there. And plenty to do. A bit of work around the island tomorrow, obviously. Well, there you go. Quite interesting around the island there. Bits and pieces, a very deep hole. A lot of the snags there are quite immovable, I think. I'm going to trim them up. The tree stumps I'll get rid of. The ones around on the front facing bit about here. How'd you do that? That way? No, there. Yeah, about there. That's it. Them ones are going to get trimmed because I think they're too big. I'll try strap them up and try and winch them and see if I can move them out, but I doubt there's going to be too much going on there. So not a bad day today. Done quite a lot of work. Lake's looking nice and calm, which is nice, but be glad to get it all done, being as you know, there's fish in here that are dependent on XYZ for survival. Be nice to get it all done and let it get filled up again. So I think that's enough for today for me. I've done my quota of mud larking, shall we say. So I'm going to go and have a bit of dinner, and then tomorrow it's going to be a little bit of work on the digger down the dam and get around the island, lose them stumps. So I'll catch up with you once the stumps are gone show you the evidence, and we'll go from there. No doubt there'll be something will crop up in the meantime. Excuse the planes, Belgian Air Force. But alright, catch up with you shortly. Someone's up here anyway. No, I'm not protecting you. You can dodge him. He's too slow. It's only fair we all get worn out, isn't it, before we go back in. Oh, so it's Thursday morning now, and for once it ain't cloudy, thank goodness. So normally when you come here, I'll tell you there's a channel that runs down through the middle. You can just see the sort of positioning there, and we'll talk about that in a minute. What I wanted to show you is when you come down towards the island, come down this way, you can see the deeper water there where the channel versus the Mimi's Bay. So it branches off and it goes off round the back of the island. I'll catch up with another little clip of that from the other side. It goes round the island there as opposed to all that shelf. That hole's getting exposed over there as well. Not really shows much, but so a little bit of info, but calm and I'll give it a bit more work today. So here we are up the Oaks. Look, you took nothing. There's about an inch of water there. The channel is sort of self-formed there still, but up the I mean on the camera I don't look so. You can barely see where the sort of streamline comes in. Right in the centre. Right about there. Up there, home of the 50s. It works its way down. As you can see, then it goes round that side of the lake, around that side of the lake as well, down into the deeper end. Yeah, all in all, I'd say that was drained out. There'll be no fish up there. Right, you two, have a walk around the other side, shall we? Come on, let's go. Come on in. Oh, day 4 back on the island. Stumps are pretty much gone. I've got to say, I'm out of breath and don't have another cup of tea, because that has been, I thought I'd have a nice easy one do this, but that's a little bit tougher than I thought. So there's all little knobbly bits and pieces there. There's a bit on the edge that ain't coming out without a machine, which I don't know how that happened, but as for the rest of it, we're all pretty clear here now. Just the channel through there, as we spoke about before. So yeah, over to the next job. Have a clean up at the old boathouse. I thought I'll have a little look over at the stump, see what's here. There's a few people been snagged up. Hence, don't fish tight on the stump. There is line and all manner of gear coming out. There's another little lot. Oh, I don't know, better out than in, they say. That old stump is a fair old size and it's even bigger at the bottom. So if you do fish it, I wouldn't go too close to it. I'd stay a rod length away, because you are asking for trouble. If your rig's any good and it turns, you're going to catch on the roots and you ain't moving that thing at all. So just bear it in mind when you're here. It might be underwater, it should be, by about, I don't know, 8 inches, a foot maybe, but there's a lot of rigs around it. Absolute mountain of them. So I'm going to start a second-hand lead business on eBay next, so keep your eyes open. There'll be a penny each. So jetty is nice and clear. All that old crap is now gone. Other than him, he'll probably be gone by the time you get here. We're all good. Next job. Over there, 2 scaffy tubes got to be ground off. Work's progressing, we've got all this built up now, nice. All the pipes in, lovely. Bit of clay built all through there. Bit of graft down here going on. Finally the workforces are up. Another half a tonne of clay going in down there. So we can get that one tipped in, John. Do you, mate? Matt, let it go into the water there where you're standing as well. Hey, go on. Keep that still, let's break it out. I'll break it out, but I'm videoing, you know what I mean? It's like... Anyway, you get the gist, that's what's going on at the moment. 3 men to fill a hole. Great stuff. Puffing and blowing, but we have got a liner on the leaky bit of the dam at last. Next job, get it all tucked in, creases out and secured. Let's go. Digging a bit of clay out in front of the Royal. Get it in on top of that liner. Lovely stuff. We're going to do that right away along and that's that done. Put a bit of depth in front of the swings where the boats go in and out. Bit over there, pulled away. Bit there, and I'll lose that bit over there. And that'll be about it. A couple of trees to get rid of next. It's nice to have them machines switched off, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a bit of child labour drafted in. And that is sealed all the way along the bottom edge, 30 metres there. In the pouring rain. What are you like that? You've got work to do. Come on, shift that half a tonne and we're done.
Oh, I've ruined that YouTube video.
You've made it with all that graft. You've done well. Very well. That's looking proper lined. Nice. Very nice. Oh, there we go. A lot of work. And that pond liner is in. Tidied up the path as best as possible. We got some clay coming in. But we have stopped the leaks for permanence now, so really pleased with that job. It's been a lot of work. Weather's turned out good. Now we can have a nice easy day and we're waiting for the fish farmer tomorrow, so we'll see what the netting brings and hopefully get rid of some of them silvers and get them carp growing fat. As you can tell, I'm out of breath. We've started. Boys have got the net going across the micro mesh to trap everything, and then we're going to run another net and try and get hold of all the fish. So work to do. Catch up shortly. We've had a bit of a drama. One of the fish farmers has literally just gone completely under the water, so he's walking along the dam there to go and change his clothes. And we're around the island. We've got to get this small net across to here and drag it all the way back down there. And my job at the minute is to guard the little channel in case something tries to do a little jailbreak before the net's across. And keep going though.
Plenty in there.
Ligo, il n'y a pas la Ligo, si j'arrive. Ramène-moi Ligo, si.
Who's you pulling boats for? It's for their ultimate good. Big mirror there.
Elle est accrochée. Hein. Non, non. Il tape sur elle.
Whoa!
Take the net. Give me the net. Yes. Three, four in the same side.
Zunda.
This is it. Bull.
The bully coming.
Maybe some.
Oh, big carp, big carp. Look at the size of that. Whoa. A chunk.
Nice one.
Ça, c'est un petit sang.
Ouais.
Ça va? It's not possible
Very good.
to maintain life without eating. Since since April.
I wouldn't want to stick my hands in it. Trying to get the big carp.
The Zander, I think, over there, isn't it? No, there's Zander? I think so.
You have not fishermen this year?
Yeah, not as busy. The baby. The breed. Nice carp.
All good conformity. Honestly, better than 3 years with the car.
Yeah.
Because,
Wee.
It's a nice one, isn't it?
Hey, Mr. Zander.
hey, tu sais, tu enlèves les cendres là, mais
Very good.
on rentre dans mon truc. Je sais pas si c'est ou dans le...
Nice.
It's close.
Another one. Oh, he's a big one. Show him to the camera. See him?
Mm.
What? Yeah. Yeah.
The magic of the carp escape there.
Pad and paper, pad and pen. I meant to say.
Where's that?
Oh, look at this one. Upside down.
Looking forward to a hot shower. They're not even the big ones.
Oh, grassy. This is also.
Grassy cow.
This is one you have a
Aggressive.
in the net. It's a mess.
Yeah.
Oh,
Creamy they are.
Yeah.
Oh, it's tight.
On va commencer des algarves, hein. On va commencer
Il y a beaucoup de feuilles. Hein. Pour le nettoyer, je ne sais pas comment on va faire. This is not much leaf. And I said, pay attention to make leaf in the basin, because this is what happened. It's clogged the pipe of oxygen.
Yeah.
It's sticking there, not oxygen. Come on.
The leaves, yeah. Nice.
very nice. Big one.
Ah, it's a beast. Massive common.
Mm.
That's over 40 pounds. Like 50. He's having a nightmare.
Yeah, another one.
Got some fat so delicate, don't they? And then his mate.
He loves him over. That's the big one. Ah, decent now.
There we go. Go on, prove me wrong. Nope, in he goes. Belly flops him in.
They are crossing with the roach and the feuille. Parce que là,
Il faut sortir les
alors
cartes, les
après
rochers.
les...
I'll put this up there.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's better.
Is this perch?
Si t'as des belles perches comme ça.
Perch, yeah.
Loads of bream in there. Getting rid of all them. That's the best thing you want to see. Loads of bream.
Get rid of all.
They're a pain. Open builds them up. And they're not terrible here, but
Tu vas
good to see
commencer,
so many in there. I
Mm.
mean, you've got a lot of them.
Je vais monter alors. Parce qu'il y a... Attends, il y a encore des cartes comme ça.
Most of the carp are out, I think, aren't they?
Mais pas grand.
Oh, there's one.
There's one. They're just hiding, aren't they?
Il y en a plus que les trois là. Je vais
Non, je vais juste prendre le fond.
Tu tapes sur la bouche partie. Ah, il y a plus de monde ici.
Hein?
Plus de monde.
Parce que les bras, c'est pas du tout.
Ah oui, des bras non mais délicat.
So, so nice and delicate. That's what we want to see. Good man, like that. Mm.
Ah bah oui,
Non, les traces de... Regarde. We can close here. We can close here.
Who's there?
Yeah, but just need
the
to
pole?
take off of the pipe.
Sure.
Carp there.
Now stand here, and I take the net here. go with the bike with the rider.
Oh, the bike jump?
Yeah.
Okay.
Faut jump a lot. Vous, comment vous reconnaissez un hybride entre un gardon et...
Comment?
Comment vous reconnaissez l'hybride entre le gardon et la brème?
That's it. Lovely. That's it.
Remplace it each passing comment.
Yeah. You have to be shot of them, gotta say. Even the little ones.
Zoom out, please.
There's a big carp left in there.
Yeah.
Taking a big one. And a big kite that was, right? Yeah, I think so, maybe.
Il y a une perche dedans, vous pouvez me la mettre, j'ai une bassine à côté.
Doesn't matter.
Damn. Fucking.
There's a few in there, isn't there?
Yeah, it's about bucket number 4. Perch? Quite big. Perch, I think.
Oh,
Look how many fish come out of it. It's a nothing scoop. This is the big scoop, look. Whoa. Go on, you do the bucket.
Fuck that.
That's fair on video.
D'accord, je te donne ça, tu es mieux de ne pas se
Busy now.
And you're joining me?
Hey,
Here?
non mais un par un. Et il y a les gars.
Oh, he's a big boy, isn't he?
C'est pas où tu as des gars.
He looks angry, isn't he? You're going to have to hold that lid on now. You want to get rid of them?
Do you want to go and do them?
Avec
It's
les
a bucket
cendres.
of pike.
Parce que là on est
They
déjà
look
à-
nasty, don't they?
Ça, il fait des aliments.
Well, that was interesting. Very good netting, I've got to say. And basically, we ended up taking out about 150 kilos of zander, 40 kilos of pike, nearly 300 kilos of roach and 150 kilos of bream. So pretty much around about, add it up, half a ton of silvers and predator fish gone out of the lake, which is great news for the carp because the biomass changes, less competition, less pollution, less oxygen being used, all the rest of it, and more food for the carp as well. So great netting we had there, loads of fish come out as you saw, and really quite pleased with that. So all the work, all the wet, yeah, it's good fun. That's all now over and done with, and we just need plenty of rain for the lake to start filling up again, which, to be honest, since we put the pipe on over on the repair on the dam, it's probably gone up a good 2 inches already. So it's not taking long. The weather's been horrendous if you want to stay indoors and stay dry, but for us it's been really good. So yeah, great trip really, great help off of the lads. My boy Matt and John, cousin, come out, and we've had Lacter here, who's very experienced, knows what he's doing, got a lot of big lakes, and chairman of various commissions, this, that and the other, in the angling world in France. So he's always good to have on board, give you a little bit of advice here and there. So he said see you in 4 years, which is a good sign, because sometimes it's 3. So yeah, really pleased with it overall. The whole thing's been decent, got to say, very good indeed. Couldn't have asked for any of it to go better. What with the repairs, the netting, the levels have stayed down. We've got all the swims dug out deeper in front of the sleepers, so that you know, they're not showing if the water level did drop with say there's a drought or whatever. Overall everything's done. So bit of a tidy up, and then feet up for a day, get the fire on, everyone can dry out nice, including them 2 little dogs. Next job up is going to be, I have just after Christmas, I've got the tree surgeons coming to do a little bit of work on these babies round the back of the lodge and all over the place there. They're going to lop some of them. The big one on the dam I didn't do because we were worried, to be honest, about not getting it out the water in time. We left it till the end, and we were a little bit concerned about getting it all out the water because the fish farmer was coming today. So rather than stressing over that and it being a little bit heavier once it's horizontal, we've left that for the tree surgeons. Sorry lads, but that's the way it is. So yeah, next video, that's what it's going to be. Trees getting cut, fair bit of work, people up there with their chainsaws, etc. So might be of interest to you. If it is, give us a follow and we'll show you what goes on next. And if you're booked in for next year, look forward to seeing you then. The fish should be piling on the wake now, so as I said, less competition. So thanks for watching as well, and catch up with you all soon. Bye for now.